Hello there, everyone. It's this is gonna be a different kind of series since I'm gonna be taking a break from the idea Fortnite collaboration videos. I'm kind of done with that for now. I'll get back into that later. Um, just not in a super interested mood, and I kind of like to do something that I think is personally a bit more entertaining than that. And that's gonna be a ranking video. Kind of go over a few different categories of what each series fulfills, what I like, what I don't like. I'm not a guy who likes to get into like the whole like minute details of a series. I'm one of those. I'm like I like to say I'm a casual consumer to enjoy a series because I enjoy it and not because of all the little details that make it great. Or little details do make it great, but like not not nitpicking into series, different series because of flaws or whatnot. Anyway, this is one for Hell's Paradise. I do try to stick overall to the story in its entirety from the manga since it's finished. Um, I do avoid uh, spoilers, so yeah, don't. You should be fine for the most part. Um, this ranking basically goes over five main categories: the plot, the characters, the power system, um, the backstories, and uh, and the ending. Um, and the final category is just the overall rating of the series and what I would suggest about it. So let's get into this. You've seen the thumbnail. You've seen the title. And yeah, you're looking at it here. Let's get into this. Hell's Paradise ranking. Let's do this. Uh, so I'm gonna dumb down the plot pretty much to what it really is. Criminals, criminals sentenced to death are given an opportunity to get a pardon from the shogunate if they bring back the elixir of life. However, after really understand what the island is like, they decide to work together to survive the island. It's overall. So I could have reworded this a little bit better, but in short, it's pretty simple. As it says, uh, criminals and death row inmates or criminals already sentenced to death are given a second chance of getting of having all their crimes forgiven if they go to an island to bring back a mysterious elixir of life, um, to get to get the pardon. And that's basically it. Uh, oh yeah, literally what this thing is called. It's a ranking. Um, but it's not a super like uh it's not some super like I don't know how to phrase this. It doesn't have to be some like insanely unique plot. Like it's it's kind of basic. It's all right. Like I like this. It's not too difficult to understand. It's quick. It's easy. Solid 8 out of 10. For the characters, the main characters of the series are divided into three groups: the Yamada Asemon, the convicts, and the Tensen. Each character varies in their own reason for being on the island, like trying to prove themselves, willing to do anything to survive, or working working to make their own goals. Um, that last part feels a little bit weird. Or trying to like reach their own goals to in the end. Overall, each character is mostly unique in what they're trying to and why they're on the island in the first place. Overall, I did like a lot of these characters, despite the fact that it was a rather short series. Solid 9 out of 10, though. Now, granted, I am a bit more lenient because I really did enjoy the series, but then again, that's my thing. I don't really know. Backstories. Most characters are giving us a story to follow, giving us good understanding of what kind of people they are, and what their motivations are, and how they use that Tao. My only complaint is a few important characters. I'd say a few important characters. I'd say some characters that you're introduced to don't really get um, don't really get much of a backstory, or we barely get any information about why they're here or what their real goal is in the end. So, like, you can kind of understand it, but I feel like we could have used with a bit more information. 8.5 out of 10, though. I did really enjoy most of these characters. Uh, and I did like how their, like, different backstories helped them influence of how they used Tao throughout the series in general. Speaking of Tao, the power system. Tao is life force itself. It's used to grant human abilities like blasts of Tao hitting like bullets, or insane regeneration and resilience. Everyone holds Tao and uses it differently, as well as everyone having different elements. Tao types are used to either counter one another, or to buff one another. Overall, I think it's an interesting. Overall, I think it has like an interesting power system. In general, we just don't get into the more detailed part about how this power system works. Let's just gloss over that. Oh, the ending. I think before I do that, it doesn't. This doesn't. The fuck am I saying? Hold up. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold up. I'm not talking to someone. Just talking to myself. And whoever's watching. The ending. Yeah, this doesn't go over specific parts of the ending. It just goes over a broad view of what the ending was like and what I thought of it. After accomplishing the mission, the remaining survivors part ways with each other. Shortly after they leave, we get a look into the future and see what their lives are like. What their lives are like after the events of that whole island bamboozled thing. Overall, I did really enjoy the ending and getting to see that like glimpse of the future of what their lives are like. I thought it was really sweet at the end. So, overall, another 9 out of 10. My overall ranking for all these is, well, the overall ranking of the series is an 8.7 out of 10. I would recommend this series to those who like an action and supernatural type of show. It's one of those series where it leaves you remembering how crazy and gruesome this story can really be, because holy shit is it violent everywhere you walk in this, and it's just Freaky Friday type of bullshit. I don't know. It is very crazy at certain points. But overall, I definitely think. I definitely think that this was a really good series, and you probably should uh, read and or watch this series. So, uh, tell me what you think of my ranking. Do you agree with this? Uh, do you have your own nitpicks about Hell's Paradise? Um, should I add some more categories to go over? And I wasn't really sure about the ending category. I definitely think an ending can make or break a series for most people. But should I keep going over like broad views of like how the ending goes and give a ranking on that? Because I still kind of feel like it's a spoiler in like a certain way, even if you don't go into detail about what the ending is. So overall, I'm just wondering what you asking for opinions about how I should do this going forward. So, yeah. Uh, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be doing more of this later down the line, and I will be getting back into these uh, collaboration idea videos whenever I find the motivation to do it. And God knows how long that'll take. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Uh, take care of yourself. Bye.